Something absolutely unhinged just detonated across social media. And trust me, this makes the Kardashians look like quiet PTA moms organizing bake sales. Out of nowhere, Sexyy Red and Jaidyn Alexis collided in one of the wildest, most chaotic showdowns ever streamed on a phone that looked like it was fighting for its life. And right in the center of this digital tornado? Blueface confused, sweating, blinking like a man who accidentally walked into his own intervention. The internet watched in real time as Sexyy Red came in swinging with confidence, attitude, and a mouth full of unfiltered truth, while Jaidyn stood her ground like she'd been waiting years for someone to test her. Screens were shaking, comments were flying, and fans were screaming things like, "AYO, is this real?" And "Why is Blueface just standing there like a lamp?" But the moment that sent shockwaves through every timeline, the moment that broke phones, cracked Wi-Fi routers, and made entire group chats scream, was when Chrisean Rock crashed in. Not walked in. Not slid in. Crashed in with that "I got time today" energy only she can deliver. From that second forward, the live wasn't drama. It was a natural disaster wearing lashes. And what unfolded next makes this moment look like the warm-up act. The chaos didn't begin when Sexyy Red and Jaidyn Alexis collided. No, the tension had been building for weeks like a pot left boiling on high with no lid. The internet had been picking up the hints, subtle shading captions, suspicious lives, random subtweets, and Blueface doing what Blueface does best, pretending everything was fine while standing in the middle of a relationship minefield. Fans felt it coming. Drama doesn't just appear. It brews, simmers, and erupts when the messiest combination of personalities finally crosses paths. Sexyy Red had been quiet. Too quiet for someone whose personality is normally louder than a fire alarm. Jaidyn had been posting mysterious quotes about loyalty and fake friends. And Blueface? He kept bouncing between looking stressed, looking tired, and looking like he genuinely forgot what peace feels like. The vibes were unstable, and unstable vibes always lead to viral disasters. The live they joined together wasn't planned, or maybe it was, depending who you ask, but it was definitely the perfect setup for a meltdown. The second Sexyy Red entered the live, the energy flipped like someone turned on a generator powered by pure chaos. She didn't ease into the conversation or play friendly. She came in sharp, focused, and ready to confront whatever nonsense had been floating around. Her face alone said, "I'm not here for jokes." Fans immediately sensed it. The comment section blew up faster than a broken soda can shaking in a backpack. People started tagging each other, reposting screen recordings, and typing in all caps because they could feel the earthquake coming. Jaidyn noticed it too. The moment she saw Sexyy Red's expression, her posture changed. She leaned forward, her voice tightened, and she gave that signature "I'm not scared of nobody" stare. But underneath the attitude, there was something else, a crack of insecurity. Jaidyn has fought many internet battles, but this showdown felt different. Sexyy Red wasn't here to play petty. She came for answers, respect, and maybe a little revenge for something only the behind-the-scenes crew truly understood. Blueface, caught dead in the middle, tried to pretend he wasn't involved. He sat back with that detached expression men wear when they know every possible response could get them yelled at. His eyes were moving though. He kept glancing from Sexyy Red to Jaidyn like he was waiting for someone to break into flames. Fans roasted him instantly. Why he's sitting like a mannequin? Blink twice if he's scared. He know he in trouble. But Blueface didn't comment. Didn't smile. Didn't laugh. He just swallowed hard and looked like a man replaying every life decision that got him to this moment. Then Sexyy Red dropped her first verbal bomb, a direct, unapologetic call-out that made Jaidyn's entire face tighten. It was the kind of thing you don't say unless you're ready for fallout. And the internet felt the blow instantly. Comments flew so fast the chat lagged. People screamed, "Oh, nitrogen monoxide, she didn't." And this the moment I've been waiting for. Someone typed, "Turn the volume up, ID's about to get ugly." It wasn't an argument anymore, it was a showdown. Jaidyn fired back immediately. Her voice cracked, but her tone was confident. She wasn't backing down, and that's what made the moment iconic. She dragged, defended, attacked, and exposed simultaneously. The intensity of the exchange was so wild that even Blueface turned his head like he couldn't believe what he was hearing. The live wasn't heated, it was boiling. And every second, the pressure climbed higher. The internet went viral. Screens were being recorded. Clips were cut, edited, and uploaded instantly. Reaction pages were already posting breakdown of what really happened. TikTok creators were narrating the fight like sports commentators, and then the glitch happened for 3 seconds. The audio cut out and the video froze. Just long enough to start 1,000 conspiracy theories. People insisted Blueface muted the live. Others claimed Instagram couldn't handle the tension. Some said somebody backstage pulled the plug, but the glitch didn't matter. What came after did. The moment the live unfroze, a new face appeared, Chrisean Rock. Chrisean didn't join calmly. She didn't join politely. She joined like the algorithm summoned her directly from the gates of chaos. Her entrance shifted the entire temperature of the screen. Her voice hit instantly. That raw, explosive tone that lets you know she's ready for war. Fans lost their minds. Comment sections erupted with Chrisean entered the chat. It's over now. And oh lord, she about to destroy somebody. Sexyy Red smirked like she'd been waiting for backup. Jaidyn tensed like she just saw her biggest enemy walk into the room. Blueface visibly panicked. The man actually blinked 12 times in 1 second. And Chrisean? She didn't ask for a recap. She didn't ask what happened. She didn't ask why people were yelling. She walked in like she already knew. There's a specific type of silence that happens before something life-changing goes down. The kind of silence that feels like the air itself is holding its breath. That silence filled the live for a split second as all 3 women locked eyes through the screen. Fans froze. Influencers froze. Even the trolls stopped typing. Then Chrisean lit the entire conversation on fire with one line. So what's the problem here? It wasn't a question. It was a threat disguised as curiosity. From that moment forward, the live transformed into something unforgettable. Sexyy Red started stacking accusations. Jaidyn defended herself fiercely. Chrisean kept interrupting with intensity so strong it could have cracked the phone screen. Blueface tried to say one sentence and was instantly shut down by all 3 women at once. The storyline spiraled so fast it became impossible to keep up. Some fans believed Sexyy Red was exposing hidden truths. Some believed Jaidyn was fighting for her dignity. Some believed Blueface was finally getting the karma he'd been dodging for months. And some, the real veterans, knew the drama was only warming up because beneath all the yelling, dragging, interruptions, and emotional fireworks, something deeper was happening. Secrets were being hinted at. Lies were slipping through cracks. Old wounds were reopening. And new alliances were forming right in front of millions. This wasn't a random fight. This was years of tension boiling over. This was betrayal resurfacing. This was truth colliding with ego. And when Chrisean leaned forward and said, "You've been lying, both of y'all," the entire internet felt the floor drop out from under the scandal. This wasn't the peak. This was the lift off. What happened next pushed the entire situation from chaos into legendary status. What happened after Chrisean's entrance wasn't just a plot twist, it was a full emotional demolition. The energy in the live shifted from tension to pure warfare. It felt like watching 3 hurricanes collide while Blueface stood in the middle holding a plastic umbrella. From Dollar Tree, the comments section transformed into a digital coliseum, where millions watched the verbal combat unfold like it was ancient history happening in real time. The first celebrity reaction dropped within minutes. A rapper tweeted, "This live more entertaining than TV." That one line got more likes than Blueface gets streams. Another influencer posted a TikTok saying, "I don't care what anyone says. Chrisean ain't scared of nobody." Even a famous comedian jumped in with, "Sexyy Red walked in like the principal." Jaidyn looked like she forgot her homework. Blueface looked like he ate it. The disrespect was global and immediate. Memes began flooding the internet faster than the live could even progress. Someone edited Chrisean's entrance with WWE theme music. Another person created a cover of Avengers Endgame starring Sexyy Red, Jaidyn, and Chrisean as the final battle. Blueface was photoshopped as the scared side character hiding behind debris. A meme page posted the trio as Mortal Kombat fighters with the caption, "Choose your warrior." The internet didn't just watch the drama, it weaponized it. As the memes spread, the live itself kept spiraling. Sexyy Red kept throwing shade with surgical precision. Jaidyn countered with the kind of calm anger that always precedes something explosive. And Chrisean hovered over the conversation like an active volcano ready to erupt at any second. Every sentence was layered with sarcasm, frustration, and the kind of honesty that only comes out during breakdowns or breakthroughs. Blueface opened his mouth once, then immediately shut it after all three women turned on him like synchronized ninjas. But the real twist hit when someone noticed Jaidyn's hand shaking. That tiny detail became the most dissected moment on social media. TikTok creators posted slow-motion zoom-ins with voiceovers saying, "This right here? This is fear." Others claimed she was holding in rage. Another viral theory said she realized secrets were about to come out that she wasn't prepared for. The internet turned her shaky hand into a foreshadowing prophecy. Then Sexyy. Red slipped in a comment that intensified everything. "You know what you did." 4 words. 4 simple words. But they detonated the entire storyline. Fans screamed. Influencers replayed it. People started demanding receipts immediately. Drop the screenshots. Who did what? Stop speaking in code. Even the live viewers begged for clarification. But before Jaidyn could respond, Chrisean jumped in with, "Yeah, ain't nobody innocent here." The tension skyrocketed. It wasn't just about shade anymore, it was about betrayal, exposure, and who was willing to spill the first secret. Jaidyn tried to defend herself by repeating, "Don't put that on me," but her voice cracked in a way the internet caught instantly. Nobody misses a crack. Not in 2024, not with millions watching. People began dissecting her tone, her breathing, her body language. Even her silence became evidence of guilt or shock, depending on which side the viewer supported. Through all this chaos, Blueface sat with the facial expression of a man who wished he had fake Wi-Fi issues. He kept rubbing his head, adjusting his hoodie, looking off-screen, silently begging the universe to end the live. Someone commented, "Bro aging 5 years every minute." Another said, "He looked like he regrets waking up today." A meme compared him to a substitute teacher trapped in a classroom fight. The humiliation was relentless. Then the storyline took an unexpected turn. A rumor hit Twitter claiming that the entire conflict started because of a private conversation Blueface had about one of the women. Nobody knew who. Nobody knew what he said. But the rumor caught fire instantly. People began choosing sides based on a sentence that had no proof, no source, and no credibility. That's how powerful the chaos was. Facts weren't required. Vibes were enough. Once that rumor spread, the mood on the live shifted again. Chrisean leaned forward. Sexy Red crossed her arms. Jaidyn clenched her jaw. It was like they all knew something the viewers didn't. Something bigger, deeper, uglier. And the internet sensed it. They know something. They're hiding something. Something went down off camera. The mystery became the new villain of the story. Celebrities kept jumping in. A reality star posted, "This giving reunion special energy." A YouTuber said, "I ain't even involved, but I feel guilty just watching." Even a famous athlete commented, "This the crossover nobody asked for, but everybody needed." Drama doesn't discriminate, it pulls in every profession. Then the live reached its most chaotic moment. All 3 women began talking at once, yelling, accusing, defending. The audio cracked. The screen glitched. Even Instagram was overwhelmed, like, "Please, stop. My servers are tired." Fans couldn't keep up. People in the comments begged for subtitles. Some asked for translators. Others simply typed, "What is going on?" repeatedly like they were stuck in a loop. But the real highlight wasn't the yelling. It was the subtle expressions breaking through the chaos. Sexy Red had the look of someone ready to expose texts. Jaidyn had the look of someone hoping nobody remembered the past. Chrisean had the expression of someone who was done being quiet. And Blueface had the look of someone who wanted to crawl under the table and evaporate. The aftermath of this triple clash started forming in real time. Fans took sides. Friendships online fractured. Celebrities unsubtly hinted at the truth. Memes went nuclear. Rumors evolved into full-blown theories, and all of it pointed to one chilling conclusion: something much bigger was happening behind the scenes. Because once the yelling stopped, and the screen finally closed, the internet realized the pull-up wasn't random. The tension wasn't new. And the truth wasn't spoken, not yet. This live wasn't a scandal. It was a warning that the real drama, the real betrayal, the real secrets were still hiding in the shadows in the next phase. It wouldn't be a conversation, it would be a collision. When the live finally ended, the chaos didn't fade, it grew louder, heavier, and more dangerous. The silence after the fight felt like the calm before an even bigger storm. Fans weren't satisfied. They weren't confused. They were hungry. Everyone knew the truth hadn't been fully spoken. Everyone knew more secrets were hiding in the shadows. And everyone knew the mess we witnessed was only the surface of a much deeper disaster. The first aftershock came from Blueface, who tried to act unbothered on social media. Like he didn't just witness 3 of the most explosive women in his universe drag each other across the timeline. He posted a regular selfie, a harmless, normal picture, but the internet wasn't having it. His comments filled with clown emojis, accusations, theories, laughter, and people asking, "You good, bro?" And explain yourself. Even neutral fans started demanding answers. Blueface wasn't just in the middle of drama, he was being crushed by it. Jaidyn Alexis stayed silent for hours, which is exactly why everyone assumed the worst. Jaidyn is never silent. She usually posts shades, responds, or reacts within minutes. But this time she disappeared like someone unplugged her from the world. Her absence made fans speculate she was emotionally shaken, embarrassed, or plotting a calculated comeback. Theories spiraled fast. She crying. She's done with Blue. She's about to drop receipts. Every silence from Jaidyn became another explosion online. Then Sexyy Red reappeared. And she reappeared like a woman who caused a fire and was now roasting marshmallows over it. She posted a photo looking completely unbothered, almost proud of the chaos she unleashed. Fans hyped her up. Haters dragged her. But everyone agreed, Sexyy Red walked into the live like a certified villain and walked out like a cultural icon. She broke the internet, smiled, and went on with her day, but the real tectonic shift came from Chrisean Rock. Her energy after the live was chilling. She posted a message that wasn't loud, didn't attack anyone, and didn't drop names. Instead, she wrote something that shook every corner of the internet. God sees everything. I'm done covering for people. That one sentence didn't just stir the pot, it flipped the entire kitchen. It suggested betrayal, secrets, lies, and things the audience didn't know yet. It suggested she knew more than she said. It suggested someone in the live wasn't telling the truth. And because Chrisean rarely stays calm, that calmness is more terrifying than any screaming match she's ever had. Influencers immediately reposted it with captions like, "Who's she talking about?" And this just got real. People started connecting dots from past drama, old videos, deleted posts. Fans dug through archives like digital archaeologists. Every little detail that once seemed insignificant suddenly felt like a clue. The narrative was shifting. The drama was no longer about who yelled the loudest. It was about what was hiding beneath the yelling. Then a major gossip page dropped a bomb. Sources say this live opened old wounds. The post didn't say whose wounds. It didn't say what wounds. It didn't say why, but that didn't matter, because the internet instantly decided it was about Blueface and his messy history with both women. Memes popped up portraying Blueface as the man who created his own chaos and was now drowning in it. People joked that he needed a therapist, a bodyguard, and a personal narrator to explain his life choices. Even celebrities chimed in with laughing emojis. Meanwhile, behind the scenes, things were crumbling. Friends unfollowed each other. Stories were deleted. New cryptic posts appeared. Energy shifted from loud conflict to quiet resentment. One of Jaidyn's closest friends posted, "People always show their true colors eventually." Fans immediately interpreted it as a direct hit at either Sexyy Red or Chrisean. The ambiguity kept the controversy alive. Everyone was fighting ghosts, no names. No confirmations, just pure chaotic speculation. Then, things escalated again. A leaked screenshot allegedly showed a message between 2 people discussing the live. The screenshot hinted that someone had been hiding something for months. Whether it was real or not didn't matter. The internet believed it. It caught fire instantly. People accused Blueface of lying. Others accused Jaidyn. Others accused Chrisean. Others even accused Sexyy Red of knowing something too. Nobody trusted anybody. Nobody believed anything. Nobody wanted peace, and just when the internet thought the drama couldn't expand further, a new rumor dropped claiming Blueface felt set up. According to the rumor, he believed the live turned into a trap, not a conversation. Fans debated this heavily. He trapped himself. Nobody set him up. He's the problem. He's scared because he's hiding something. The debates were so loud they trended across platforms. Chrisean added fuel to the fire with another cryptic message. Truth coming out soon. That line hit the internet like a meteor. People lost their minds. They begged her to drop receipts. They begged her to expose everything. Meanwhile, Sexyy kept gaining followers like the drama boosted her career. She didn't deny anything. Didn't correct anything. Didn't soften anything. She rode the wave of chaos like a queen with nothing to prove. Rode the wave of chaos like a queen with nothing to prove. Her confidence alone added another layer of intensity. She clearly wasn't worried about anyone's reaction. Jaidyn eventually returned online, but not with shade. Not with attitude. Not with jokes. She posted a single picture of her kids and wrote, "My focus." Fans were stunned. Some said she was stepping away from drama. Others said she was playing victim. Others said she was hiding guilt. But one thing was clear. She was hurt. Blueface responded hours later with a mind your business style message that backfired instantly. The internet dragged him for trying to dismiss the drama he created. His attempt to deflect only highlighted how deeply he was involved. Fans noticed the panic beneath his tone. They noticed the guilt hiding between his words. And they noticed how quickly he deleted comments. By now, the storyline wasn't just messy, it was legendary. This wasn't a social media fight. This wasn't a random pull-up. This was a cultural moment filled with secrets, betrayal, hidden agendas, and emotional explosions. Everyone sensed the same thing. A massive reveal was coming, something big. Something ugly. Something nobody was ready for. Because the leave didn't end the drama. It activated it. Every expression, every whisper, every cryptic post pointed to a truth nobody had spoken yet, and the most terrifying part? The people involved seemed to know the next explosion was coming. The story wasn't finished. The narrative wasn't complete. The drama didn't die, it went quiet, and quiet drama is the most dangerous kind of all. And just like that, you survived one of the messiest digital battles the internet has witnessed this year. Sexyy stepping in like the chaos queen. Jaidyn Alexis holding on like a soldier in a storm. Blueface standing there like a confused Wi-Fi password. And Chrisean Rock crashing in with that "I dare you to lie again" energy. This wasn't a live. This was a reality show finale. A courtroom hearing. And AWE tag team match all happening inside one shaky iPhone screen. Before you sprint back into the comment sections of every blog to start theories, go ahead and obliterate that like button like it owes you back rent. Hit subscribe the same way Chrisean hits the unmute button. And smash the notification bell like you're kicking down the door of someone who swore they weren't home. Don't play innocent, you need the next update because drama like this doesn't just appear. It evolves, mutates, and drops at 3 a.m. when your phone is on 2% battery. Now tell me in the comments, whose side are you on? Who started it? Who lied first? And most importantly, what do you think they're hiding? Say it loud, say it petty, say it like you're in the group chat that gets deleted every Sunday morning because trust me, this saga isn't done. The tension didn't fade. The secrets didn't vanish. The receipts didn't evaporate. Something else is brewing, loading, buffering, and preparing to break the internet all over again. And when it does, Trend Tattle will be right here, front row, popcorn ready, recording the chaos before anyone even opens their eyes.